Hello everyone! Welcome back to DOK CILMAC Online Tutorial, Basic Mathematics Tutorial. The topic I will be discussing for today's tutorial is all about proportions. Before discussing the topic for today's tutorial, let's have first a simple warm-up drills. Find two ratios that are equivalent to each given ratio. Consider number 1, 3/5. Possible answers are 6/10 and 12/20. Consider number 2, 4/9. Possible answers are 8/18 and 12/27. Consider number 3, 7/8. Possible answers are 14/16 and 21/24. Consider number 4, 11/12. Possible answers are 22/24 and 33/36. An equation that states that two ratios are equivalent is called a proportion. For example, the equation or proportion 4/5 is equal to 8/10 states that the ratios 4/5 and 8/10 are equivalent. Ratios that are equivalent are said to be proportional or in proportion. So take note of that. In the proportion A/B is equal to C/D, the products A times D and B times C are called cross products. A/B is equal to C/D is what we call proportion. A times D is equal to B times C is called cross products. Take note, one way to find whether two ratios are equivalent is to find their cross products. So take note of that. Remember, cross products in a proportion are equal. If the ratios are not equal in a proportion, then the cross products are not equal. Proportion, for instance, 3/4 is equal to 6/8. If we get the cross product, 3 times 8 and 6 times 4. So from here, we have 24 is equal to 24. For not a proportion, for instance, 2/5 is not equal to 7/8. If we determine the cross product, 2 times 8 and 7 times 5, as you can see here, 16 is not equal to 35. Consider illustrative example number 1. Using cross products to identify proportions, tell whether the ratios are proportional. 5/6 is equal to 20/24. So let's determine whether these two given ratios are proportional. 5/6 is equal to 20/24. So from here, we get their cross products, 5 times 24 and 20 times 6. Find the cross products. So we have 5 times 24 is equal to 6 times 20. Is simply 120 is equal to 120. Since the cross products are equal, the ratios are proportional. Consider illustrative example number 2. Using cross products to identify proportions, tell whether the ratios are proportional. Consider the two given ratios. 3/5 is equal to 5/7. Let's determine their cross products. 3 times 7 and 5 times 5. So from here we have 21 is not equal to 25. So as you can see here, 3 times 7 is 21. 5 times 5 is 25. Since the cross products are not equal, the ratios are not proportional. So take note of that. Consider illustrative example number 3. Using cross products to identify proportions, tell whether the ratios are proportional. Consider 4/9 is equal to 24/54. So from here we determine their cross products. 4 times 54 and 9 times 24. So we have 216 is equal to 216. Since the cross products are equal, the ratios are proportional. So take note of that. Again, I would like to thank you for watching. Stand by for my next tutorial. Stay safe everyone, and may God bless us all.